Ended up getting a piece, did Fort Wayne, coming down with a Taylor Persons. And left it for McNeese, who's uber athletic, and composes himself, starts the scoring. These guys ran into a buzzsaw, and Jay Wright's Villanova guys. Booker got stripped, McNeese came away with it. A good bounce game, James flushing it home. McNeese and James, the Oklahoma connection, doing all the scoring.
Taylor Person played with that War Tampa team, currently War ready, and they had a poor showing this earlier. And they kind of ran that War ready team, which was comprised of several Bruce Pearl stars off of the Final Four, and ran them right out of the gym.
McNeese scored the bucket plus the foul on Booker.
And you get that ball in the high post, the tunnel. So we'll have to keep our eye on that.
Hicks, and too much contact up. Score the basket, they'll say, and a second foul on Trevor Booker.
The official, Jerry Heater, didn't hesitate to call that a block. Easier said than to stop, though.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but what exactly do you do about it?
Great delivery.
Nice spill for Davis, and the flush.
He struggled with those Celtics teams and those Detroit teams before finally breaking through in the early 90s.
Fort Wayne by 9 here after Booker can't convert down the other end.
Before their game, as you said, sports is such a uniting thing. Living in a divided country, we can all agree on our sports teams. A little angels in the outfield action right here, a little help. Right here, just a simple pick and pop.
Garrett Martz composing his roster of some newer TBT guys and some vets like Harris. Trying to match, and bank open here, Sunday night deposit.
In a tardy rotation, even if you get there at 5'9", no match. That's played for a lot of different teams as well. Since 2014, he's been playing in this thing.
Out McCollum just doing the 23 shoulder shrug there.
Chris McCullough's been on some rosters, but he's yet to show for Boeheim's Army.
Yeah.
And what a team they have put together, huh?
And Persons, speaking of new additions, Taylor Persons at Fort Wayne starting with the basketball here in the third quarter. And getting some separation like a good guard does. That's his first field goal of the night for a guy who was a double-figure scorer in 5 of his previous 6 TBT seasons. Persons rattling it home.
What a rich TBT history it's been for primetime players. Lost by 3 in 2019 to Florida TNT, who's in a battle right now in Wichita. So you got to say weak side, baseline. Here comes the triple, here comes the double. Communication, so important in basketball.
Odom's little 2-game with James and a punch down.
Can I get some help?
In case you couldn't tell, we enjoy this. Barnett, nice lean in, and the bucket.
Wow. There ain't nothing stopping him until he is ready to come back down. Right there, you just wait for him to land on you. The whole region and go into the final game, in fact.
Sherrill got it punched off the glass, and the outlet, and Odom's again doing what he does best. McCallum missed the 3, run out for Odom's again. Now you can have a perfect night when they're that high percentage.
Driving the ball, but he's also the guy that's the point guard on your team. As the 2, you got to rotate over.
And the rebound for DiMaggio Wiggins.
Yeah, it's almost an emergency situation now if you're Primetime. Oh, you don't want to do that.
Yep, score it plus the foul. All 8 of his points here in the second half.
This is a tired Primetime group right there. No one even came close to stopping the ball, putting Trevor Booker.
Coming when it matters most. 15-point lead for the champs. And Keeling trying to stop the bleeding, gets the quick 3. Fort Wayne champs feeling like they're in the driver's seat. Pick and roll, Booker, the adjustment, but big-time block for Devin Davis.
Lots of resistance around that rim. They knew Booker was coming back to that left hand.
Here's Persons, who's had a big game, 15 today. Wiggins. Wow, tough drop-off, but good find for Hicks. Heard that, of course. Led by the Elmores, John and Ott, and of course Ja'Cory Williams. Christian James with a nice spin and 2 away for Fort Wayne champs.
You know, it happened in the national championship game with Gonzaga.
Persons, the adjustment, and moving on, Fort Wayne champs. with the 10th win in their TBT history.